Before I continue discussing the markets, please take this moment now with helping me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe. Click this bell. Click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Next, click the thumbs up button every time you watch my videos. Okay, let's continue with the view of the markets. Good morning. It's Friday, March 5th, 8:33 a.m. New York time. Pre-market. In under an hour, the equity markets are open. What's another name for the equity markets? The stock market. So this discussion is going to cover some basic information using the broker TD Ameritrade and their trading platform called Thinkorswim, also referred to as TOS, Tango Oscar Sierra. Here we're looking at, again, their desktop trading platform, and they have an app, and I have the app. Looking at 3 grids. First one is the daily, the middle one is 15-minute with the extended hours on the left and right, and the far right one is the 5 minutes. On the bottom of here, these are news wires from different news agencies and their timestamp when they get released. Here is the bid and ask, also referred to sell buy, and this is level 2. Level 2, not all brokers offer that, and I recall many don't, especially Robinhood and Webull. What's level 2? Level 2 lets you see who the market makers are participating on the underlying stock for the NASDAQ stocks. Gives you good insight, especially when you can figure out who the X is. The X-ray, X. That's the person that's controlling the majority of the shares that day. It could be a market maker that might be participating, doing that for days, weeks, and months, or maybe just for that one day for the underlining. So we're looking here on the left side, a watch list. We're looking at the equity indexes. They're between red and green. First column is the daily. Next column is the net change. The far right column is the percentage change. These are the equity futures that trade overnight and during the day market hours. When the cash market opens, which would be 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., I'll have this open on one of my other watch lists. This is the cash indexes. Again, this trades from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. New York time. So let's first work together and I'll show you how to create a watch list. These watch lists I have here, I'm also able to pull up without having to do it a second time because I have my Thinkorswim app from TD Ameritrade on my phone. When I open up my phone, I can choose which watch lists and I can see these on my app. So I create them here on my desktop trading platform and I see them, and these are real-time quotes. So let's create a watch list. This one I'm going to create. Oh, let me show you something first. Apologize. So I label mine with numbers in front of them. It's that alphabetic order. Yep. And by default, my most important one, I label 0, 1. And anything I'm labeling, I always start with a 0, because if not, you're going to get a learning lesson. When you have 10, I recommend you do 0, 1, because if you don't start with a 0 in front of your numbers up to prior 9, they're not going to go in sequence. So whatever you think works best for you, you do. But I have the reason for it behind the madness. Okay. So click on this, and for this sample, because I already have a 0, 1, I'm going to label this one 0, 0, 0, 1 p.m. for pre-market. And I could add stocks on here right now if I want. Let's just say GameStop and AMC. There we go, 2 of them. And we're adding one more. Tesla. There we go, we got 3. If I want to change the sequence, who's on top? Click on it, move up. If I want to change sequence, who's in the middle? I highlight it and click move up. There we go. I'm going to click save. So here it is, it's up here. But let's keep it on the bottom for now. I'm going to keep it down here. So when I go on there again, click on this. There it is, 001 p.m. PM stands for pre-market. I'm going to open it. Yep. And again, if I want to close this whole thing to have more real estate shown of the charts, I can do that. If I want to open it, click on that. There we go. So that's the sequence. But again, let's open this up. I'm going to edit it, PM, and I want to take this one off. This is one way to take it off. Save, it's off. Again, if I want to change the order of it, I go to edit, open it up. So say I want GameStop on top. Now it's on top. I need to save it and verify it's done correct. There it is. And these symbols to the right, some represent the earnings date, the dividend. Let's click on this one. See that little AMC in that bill? I'll click on that, highlight it. Oh yeah, when I do that, I have it linked so it goes in here. How do I have that link? See this watch list? I have the red. You can change the colors, but I have number 6. There's different reds, but I have number 6. And I have my grids also with that number 6. So whenever I click on the underlying stock in this watch list, it's going to generate in here. If I don't want to have that, I could do the paperclip and that one will stay in there, or whatever one I want to stay in there. So when I click on this, such as AMC, it's not going to generate in here. But if I hand type, let's just say /ES, that's just going to go in that one. So I would have to manually do in each of these. Okay, so let's go back. Got it. Now another thing I can show you. Oh, back in here, like so you highlight that right there. You see these little symbols to the right of the stock symbols, these icons. So in this chart, again, we have EMC. I'm going to click on it or hover over it right there. That little light bulb's telling me earnings. See the pop-up below it? Earnings on March 10th after market closes. That's 4 p.m. New York time. And then this conference call. Yep. So some stocks have earnings after market closes. Some have them before the market opens. Click on that red icon. One is for the earnings call. And again, you can do that here. Right there. The blue one's earnings and the red one's the conference call. The top one has that little yellow one. Okay, let's just see the right there. Click on the question mark, showing the earnings. 3/25 March after the market closes for GameStop. And then again, the yellow one is some binary event with news release. There you go. You got different watch lists. The other thing I wanted to show is if you're going to be day trading or looking for stocks that are most active pre-market, click on Market Watch. And I have quotes loaded up and I have the pre-market movers loaded up in there. This is by default. They have it here on Thinkorswim. This is for free. If you want more detailed ones, you pay for it from other data feed places. So again, not all the stocks that are moving this morning will be here, but many of them will be. Again, you want the better information, you pay money for that. Pre-market movers. So down here, these are personal, the watch list I made, and these are the public ones. Public ones. Public ones. Lovers and losers, top 10, binary event. But again, if you're on here and clicking on these, as you're going to see, you're going to find that pre-market mover in here. That's one way to do it. Lovers and losers and pre-market movers, but I already have it loaded in there. These are moving real time. Come 9:10, 9:15 a.m. New York time, I would consider looking at this if you want to get a good working watch list. Because right now there's so little activity and it's constantly changing. So if you want to know how I select, if I'm day trading, how I select stocks to consider day trading, what binary, how I filter down. And if you want to also know a lot more about what I'm showing here, under my YouTube video, click on it, says show more, scroll down and click on the Patreon, you can join. Okay. There you go. Give you a hint also. Volume, volume. This will be changing. And these prices will change as we get closer to 9:15, 9:20 a.m. New York. Yep. And then these will be washed out every day. Starts fresh. So why are some of these moving? Because they're binary events. Yep. So let's just take, for example, I want to add this on my watch list. I right click it. I'll send it here. Or actually, if I want to, I just want to show you another thing here. If I want to load it up here real quick just to see if I like it, right click it, send to number 6, boom. Remember Alpha Charlie Oscar Romeo. There it is. It's loaded up in here. Here's the daily chart, pre-market hours. There it is. Let's get something that's trading a little bit more. Find something with good volume. There we go. That one has more volume. Send number 6. There we go. So right now, this horizontal gray line, everything to the right of it is pre-market right now. Everything to the left was yesterday. So yesterday, it gapped down and closed down near the low of the day below 150. And right now, pre-market is trading as high as 250. And look at the 5-minute momentum. Yep. And again, if I want to load it on here, I could do this also. Type it in here. I have it on there now. And one more thing, if I want to edit this, let's just say I want to get rid of this. Take it out, highlight it, backspace, save, got that. There you go. So if you like this information, click like. And if you want to get more information like this, subscribe and click the bell. But if you want to get good detailed information of my watch lists, pre-markets, and broad market education, click on the Patreon. And it will take you. This is the best one, or one of the best ones. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. If you like this market information I've shared and want to learn more with greater detail, step-by-step training, I have a Patreon page. I share trade ideas for earning monthly income. Below in the description box, click Show More. Scroll down. This link here, click on it. Take you here to my Patreon page. Select the membership and join. Then you have access to unlock my posts.